was a huge, I mean, not necessarily the same. I mean, it's a little more pop, but I was a huge Gwen fan.
Hi, Elle. I'm Miriam Spritzer. I've been a huge fan of your work for quite some time, so I'm so excited to talk to you.
Thank you.
So, one of the things that, as I kept talking about Bob Dylan the last few days, a lot of people say that he's an artist that changed the way they heard music or changed the way they even saw the world. So, I was wondering, what was the first artist or song that changed that for you?
Oh gosh, that's so interesting. That's a good question. I was a huge, I mean, not necessarily the same. I mean, it's a little more pop, but I was a huge Gwen Stefani fan. Growing up, my first concert, I was 9 years old, actually in Budapest in Hungary. And I went to a Gwen Stefani concert, and I remember so vividly dancing my heart out. Like I was like sweating so much. I just wanted her to notice me so much. I don't know if that was maybe it's not so extreme of how it made me view the world, but I just was such a huge fan of her when I was little. But funny enough, I really was a huge Bob Dylan fan because I was introduced to his music while filming We Bought a Zoo. Cameron Crowe, the director, would play his music, and I was like, who is this? And he introduced me to Bob Dylan, and my whole world kind of opened up. So and also Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash maybe, which I mean he comes with our film as well, but
Yeah.
mom is a huge Johnny Cash fan. So riding in the car with her, she always would play his songs.
And how did that change your perspective since you were familiar with both Bob Dylan and Johnny Cash? Like, did working in the film, because your character almost has to see the man behind the genius, right? Like
Yeah.
she's not just seeing the legend, she's seeing her boyfriend, basically. How did that change your perspective on Bob Dylan?
Yeah, I think that's what's beautiful about my character is that Sylvie in the film is she loves Bob for Bob the man. And I mean, obviously, she does think that he's a genius and an artist, and she wants to cultivate his music and is so encouraging with that and was a muse to him and an inspiration in so many ways. But she loves him for him, and I think that's what's so sweet and heartbreaking about their story is that inevitably kind of at the end, she doesn't want the public life. And so she has to kind of let him go in order for him to grow and vice versa. But it's interesting that final scene, it's like the last part that Bob's holding on to because it's the last person who knew him before he became so famous. So their relationship is a really heartbreaking one and very important. Because my Suze Rotolo is who I was based off of. So just her name was changed in the film. But my influence of being a fan of Bob Dylan, I mean, I was just curious to see what, Timmy was going to do and how he was going to portray him. And I mean, he exceeded my expectations and I was completely blown away. But, I'm a tough critic because
Yeah.
he became a fan.
And just very quickly, did you keep anything from the costumes or wardrobe?
Oh, trying to think. Not this time.
Okay.
Not this time. I don't think I snagged or stole anything. The costumes were so beautiful that my favorite dress was the final dress I wore. It was like this kind of beautiful blue and yellow watercolor dress that Ariane Phillips, our costume designer, specifically designed for that moment. And she's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations again on the film. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that's Bob Dylan.
Once upon a time, you're just so fine.
They just want me singing Blowing in the Wind for the rest of my goddamn life.
Then you.
Well, this is gonna piss some people off.